Today we are presenting to you Sweet Secrets, uncovering the art of honey production by bees, or simply, how honeybees make honey. It's a question that tickles the curiosity of many. The answer? It is involving hard-working bees and the sweet nectar they collect. We're about to delve into this fascinating process, taking you from the buzz of the hive to the final golden product. It's a journey that's as intricate as it is delightful. Well, buckle up because we are about to embark on a sweet journey into the world of bees and honey. First, let's meet the workers of this sweet factory, the honeybees. These tiny creatures live in a complex social system within their hive, each with a specific role to play. Among these, the worker bees are the diligent laborers who make honey production possible. Born as female bees, they make up the majority of the hive's population. Throughout their short lifespan, they take on multiple roles, but their most significant job is collecting nectar. With a built-in GPS, they venture out in search of blooming flowers. Using their long, straw-like tongues, they suck up the sweet liquid from these flowers. This nectar is stored in a special stomach, separate from their digestive stomach, called the honey stomach. Once their honey stomach is full, they return to the hive, and here begins the magical transformation of nectar into honey. So these hardworking bees are the first step in the honey-making process. So, what's next after our worker bees have been introduced? Well, the next phase is quite the adventure, a nectar hunt if you will. Our diligent worker bees embark on a quest, leaving the security of their hive to venture into the great unknown in search of flowers. Now you might be wondering, why flowers? You see, flowers are the source of nectar, the sweet liquid that bees transform into honey. Once they locate a flower, the bees get to work. They employ their long, tube-like tongue, also known as a proboscis, to suck up the nectar. It's a bit like using a straw to enjoy your favorite beverage. This nectar is then stored in a special part of their anatomy, known as the honey stomach. It's separate from their primary stomach, dedicated solely for the storage of nectar. Quite fascinating, isn't it? Now, a single bee can visit up to 5,000 flowers in a single day. That's an enormous amount of nectar. It's a testament to their industrious nature and commitment to their collective goal. But the bee's job doesn't end there. With their honey stomachs full, they must then embark on the journey back to their hive. It's a race against time, a delicate balance between efficiency and survival. With their honey stomachs full, the bees fly back to their hive, ready for the next step in our honey production. Now, back at the hive, the real magic begins. Our industrious forager bees, having returned from their nectar quest, don't waste a moment. They pass on their precious cargo of nectar to their hive mates, the house bees. The house bees then take over the laborious task of transforming this raw nectar into something far more magnificent. Imagine this. The house bees receive the nectar and they begin to chew it, almost like a child would chew their bubble gum. This isn't a quick chew and swallow though. No, they continue this process for about half an hour. That's right, 30 minutes of steady, dedicated chewing. But why all this effort? Well, it's not just about breaking down the nectar into a more digestible form. You see, the nectar is packed with complex sugars, and these sugars, while beneficial, aren't ideal for long-term storage. They can ferment and spoil, which is certainly not what our diligent bees want. So, as the house bees chew the nectar, an amazing transformation takes place. Their saliva, which contains an enzyme called invertase, starts to break down the complex sugars in the nectar into simpler sugars. These simple sugars, fructose and glucose, are far more stable and less prone to fermentation. That's why honey, unlike many other sweet substances, doesn't spoil easily. This process of breaking down complex sugars into simpler ones is what makes honey not just sweet, but also suitable for long-term storage. It's like nature's own preservative, ensuring that the honey can last for years, even centuries, without going bad. The house bees, after their diligent chewing, then regurgitate the now transformed nectar into a honeycomb cell. Here, it will continue its journey towards becoming the golden, sweet substance we all adore. This transformed nectar is now ready to be turned into the honey we all know and love, and it's all thanks to the tireless work of our little buzzing friends, the honeybees. But wait, we're not quite finished yet. After the transformation, the bees embark on a meticulous process to ensure the honey's longevity. The nectar, now altered into a raw form of honey, is ready to be deposited into the cells of the hive's honeycomb. This is no random act, instead it's a carefully planned maneuver. Each cell is filled with precision, leaving no room for waste or inefficiency. Once the honey is safely tucked into the honeycomb cells, The bees don't just leave it there. They take it upon themselves to ensure that the honey is just right. They start fanning the honey with their wings. This isn't a simple cooling technique, but a calculated method to evaporate the water content in the honey. As the moisture evaporates, the honey thickens, turning into the familiar, sticky sweetness we all know and love. The final step in the honey-making process is a protective one. The bees seal each cell filled with honey with a wax cap. This wax seal serves as a natural preservative, keeping the honey fresh and safe from any external threats. This diligent process, from beginning to end, is a testament to the bees' commitment to their craft. Each step is crucial, each action significant, and each bee essential to the hive's survival. And there you have it, the remarkable journey from flower to honeycomb, all thanks to our wonderful honeybees. So, to recap our sweet journey, it all starts with our industrious worker bees, who embark on a nectar hunt. Once they've scored the nectar, they use their enzymes to break it down into simple sugars. It's a transformation that's as miraculous as it is natural. The final step is the storage of this liquid gold in the honeycomb, where it matures into the honey we all know and love. And that, my friends, is the incredible, intricate process of how honeybees make honey. For more interesting videos, please like and subscribe our channel, and your feedback is always welcome. Goodbye.